217 Recovery Podcast back on the air, live, sort of recorded though, from Rethinking Addiction here at Park Place in Traverse City. And if you notice, Ryan is not on right now because Ryan is actually up trying to get Courtney Lavelle. She just spoke and she did really, really good. And the things that she was saying, it just makes so much sense. But hopefully Ryan can jump in there. He's being too polite. That's what Ryan's being right now. Ryan is up at the very front. I don't know if you saw the live video. That was Courtney speaking, but people are kind of grabbing lunch. We figured we'd do a quick podcast. But Ryan went up there, and there was one person that was in line to talk to Courtney after she got off stage. And Ryan was like, I'm going to go grab her. And I told Ryan, this will be your shot to interview somebody. You can run with it. This is your interview, man. Ryan was over there taking notes. He's really getting into this. And so he went up there, and he was standing there waiting for the guy. And then, like, some ladies walked up and started talking, kind of cut him. And then another lady walked up, and Ryan, he's just sitting there patiently waiting. It's pretty funny, actually. I think he knows I'm talking about him. He's looking at me. He's just pointed at me. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking about you. So, yeah, cat's out of the bag now. But he's like, he has like a really, really worried look on his face. Like, what is Corey saying over there about me? I'm not there to defend myself even. What's going on? But no, I had a lot of people come up to the table, and I just, again, want to thank Superior Designs and the Superior. They did such a great job with this tablecloth. It really looks awesome. Like, people walk up, they're like, wow, you guys looking good. What do you got going on here? You're a what? You're a podcast? It's like, no, 217 Recovery is more than just a podcast. But that is part of what we do, though. So, if that gets the message out of how we can help people, especially in the future with the plans that we have, that's great. This is obviously one way to reach people, and people, reach out to us too and say that we inspire them, that we help, and they like when we share our stories. So we're not BSing around or anything like that. Well, I mean, we are BSing around. That's kind of the fun part of it, but we're not trying to sugarcoat stuff. We're not feeding you fake stuff. I mean, when Ryan and I talk, and Matt talks, Anna talks, we're talking about what's happening in our lives and how that is playing out. And yeah, we are in recovery, so it does make sense that people in recovery, or people who know people that are in recovery, kind of want to listen to kind of get an insight. And maybe I'm going through something that you haven't went through yet, but when I talk about it, you can relate. Or maybe you've already went through it, and you're like, because I see that right now. Especially like sometimes Ryan, he'll do things, and I'm like, ooh, yep, I was there. I know exactly what he's going through. I can't yell at him because I was there too, and I wouldn't yell at Ryan, but there's not a time where I can really say, hey, Ryan, you shouldn't feel that way. Ryan's going to feel how Ryan's going to feel. And if it's something that's going to make him relapse or something, I would say, hey, man, you want to talk about anything? And then I would just listen. But, for me to give advice to Ryan or to really anybody, if it's asked for, sure. But for me just to offer it up and try to beat him down or something for saying, Ryan, don't complain about that, there's nothing you can do about it, bro. That's just kind of, we call that beating a dead horse. Sorry if you're a horse lover. But, all right, well, I guess I gave Ryan enough time. This was just a little check-in, part dos from Rethinking Addiction. Ryan, now he let a guy get in front of him. Yeah, I think I don't know what he's doing up there really now at this point, but if he wants to come back and do a podcast with Courtney, I guess we'll let him, but we'll wait and see. But we're definitely going to ask him why he let people cut him, and we'll be back with that a little bit later. Live from the Park Place Hotel and Conference Center in Traverse City, Michigan. I'm Corey for 217 Recovery. Peace. Talk to you in a bit.